It's your time to start anew. Everything that has happened so far in your life, up until this exact moment of you watching this video, has happened for a reason. It's happened for a purpose. It's happened to get you exactly where you are now, because now you're at the breaking point. You're at an inflection point in your timeline where you have the built up energy to make that real timeline shift, to lower down the bag of karma that you've been building up for the last however many years, maybe decades. All of our memories, all of our experiences, everything that has come into our body through the input of one of our five senses, it's all stored. It's all stored in a warehouse that we're carrying on our backs. We just don't realize it. And basically, so say I wake up today, right? And I have a little house, little fly, and I have a house, right, in the backyard, a little shack. And when I wake up in the morning, that house is empty. That's your karmic shack for the day. So every day you wake up, that karmic shack will be empty, right? I mean, if you wake up and the first thing you do, right, you check your phone, you check the news, right away, you're going to feel low vibrational emotion. You're going to be, guilt, shame, fear. And those low vibrational emotions are going to go scoot over to your karmic warehouse, and they're going to pop a squat, and they're going to stay unless you practice later in the day to clear yourself. But so basically that happens throughout the day, and say you had a really bad day, a bunch of arguments, nothing went your way, and you're just resisting everything. You're in a low vibrational state, you're frustrated, you're angry, you're stressed out, right? And then you go to bed stressed out. That so like a truck will come to the warehouse and bring all of the stuff to a bigger warehouse, and that warehouse is like all the karmic memory from this lifetime. You have other warehouses of past lives, stuff like that. Not getting into that. So it brings that karmic memory to your like lifetime warehouse. And see, the thing is that it's much harder to find things in that warehouse, right? Like there's things in that warehouse that are 25 years old for me, 24 years old, 23 years old. I'm 25, and I'm gonna have to go hunting and searching for them. They're in some like nook, dusted, all dusty in the corner. It's like the room of requirement from Harry Potter. That's what your karmic warehouse looks like. Most of us, and it's about going through that room. So back to the day warehouse. If you're going through the day in high vibrational states, you're waking up, you're intentionally going through your morning, your, tea maybe, journaling, exercise. We don't need to get into the whole morning routine here. But, and then you go through the day, and, even if some negative things come up, you're in a high vibrational state, and you're able to just be aware of these things. You don't react, and you stay in that high vibrational state. Well, nothing's going to accumulate in the karmic warehouse, like the day shack. So then when the truck comes to pick stuff up, there's nothing there. And your big karmic warehouse, this big sack that you're holding on your back, you don't realize it. It doesn't get any bigger. So that's how you can, I'm trying to find the best angle here, but so that's how you can think about it, right? It's like, if I just go a day at a time and I work on, so I should mention this too. Let's say you wake up and, things happen, right? It's life. This experience is unpredictable for the most part. And you just have some negative experiences in your morning, and that starts to accumulate. Does that mean no matter what, it's going to be taken to the lifetime warehouse, karmic warehouse? No, it does not. If you decide, hey, I had a bad morning, I'm going to turn it around. You go on a long run, do some yoga, you take a cold shower, you sit and you meditate. You're going to burn through that karma. your day karma like is pretty malleable. Like it's not hard. Like once it moves to the other warehouse and starts to get dusty, it's far more difficult to clear it from your field. But when it's in the day warehouse, you can clear that very easily. If you just go on do some sort of cardio for an hour, 2 hours, however long, you could tune in and feel it in your body. You can clear all of it, you know. And what clearing it really is changing your vibrational perspective and your energetic attachment to it through that perspective. A good friend just messaged me, sorry. Distracted, I haven't spoken to him in a while. Anyways, so yeah, that's a way you can, you know, try to ensure it, right? So like if before you go to bed every night, you check in with yourself and you're like, hey, if I go to sleep right now, what's going to end up getting picked up and going to the larger, bigger warehouse? Then you can intentionally perhaps sit there and try to meditate and burn through some of that. And burn through it is, you know, it helps. In order to burn through things, it becomes easier the more ojai and spiritual substance you have as a man or boy, if you're whatever. The easiest way to cultivate ojai is through semen retention. As a woman, my girlfriend could better speak on this topic, but it's basically the key to life force that I've found is don't give in to your lust. So like no porn, don't masturbate and orgasm too much or at all, to be honest. And dopamine stimulation. So stay off binging Netflix and scrolling TikTok, and instead read a book and sit in nature, and your ojai will be much higher. And when you have higher ojai, you just have more substance and power to burn through these karmas during your day. So like if you're sitting in meditation and this specific incident this is coming up that happened in the morning, right? You're sitting with that sorry about that, my phone overheated. It's been really hot in Colorado. This is my first summer here. I love it, but it's been really hot. Ready for ski season. Okay, so where were we? Yeah, so like when you have more ojai, burning through the karmic memory in your days and in your lifetime karma is much easier. But basically when you're burning off that karma, you just want to sit with it. You have to sit with the feeling, and you have to you have to connect to your soul energy, and you have to connect to the universe and the earth, these incredible entities that are incredibly powerful, unlimitedly, infinitely powerful, that we have the power to connect to at all times. And we connect to those, and when our presence and our awareness gets larger and more powerful, then whatever that negative resistance, low vibration is, we can alchemize it and transmute it and clear it. So that kind of clears up the day karma. And then, this is it's been a good video. It's been kind of all over the place. But yeah, the karmic journey is an interesting one. It really is. I recommend reading the book Karma by Sadhguru. It's really spectacular. And it really opens the eyes of our energetic constructs and a path towards silence and peace. Love you all.